Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera from MDC Trading Academy with our end of the week pre-market forecast for today, Friday, April the 12th. Let's look at our news for the day. We do have news today at 10 in the morning. We have a prelim UOM consumer sentiment. Okay, so that's important for us to see. We do have here a Treasury currency report. It's tentative, but there's no time to it. So I guess out of sight, out of mind. So we just look towards the 10 o'clock hour for this news, but the rest of the time, we don't have to worry about anything. Let's go to our analysis chart. Market continues its unbelievable run to the upside. It's very relentless. This is one of the things that we've been saying for weeks. Market wants to go retest the all-time highs at 29.56. That's where it's going. Volume has been very low, and remember, it always happens. Moves to the upside with low volume tend to retrace strongly. We have a lot of room to retrace before we move higher, so keep your eyes open for that. Don't fall in love with either side, even though it's looking up. We have to be very careful with the deeper retracements. Remember that we have a lot of opportunity for buyers to go long, but we also have a lot of opportunity for buyers to also sell to collect profit. So keep your eyes open for that one. Let's look more closely at our projection chart here. And here are the areas that we had marked off several weeks back. We're always anticipating the next price levels, and as you can see, the market continues to move up. We had a trend line here which the market respected, and then we call it a market compression, a triangle compression. Market clearly breaks through. It hits our price targets that we have anticipated. Our next price targets are way above us here at 29.13 and around that area, 29.10 through 14. Then we're going to 19 through 22, and then between 24 and 27.50. So those are our price objectives. Obviously, we do have prices below us, but right now we're expecting the market to continue to the upside. Let's look at our analysis chart here. As we notice, this is the blue line represents the intraday high, intraday low. Market hobbles, is hobbling around these areas in a clear sign of consolidation. Oscillates between these two areas. We had a huge drop towards the late morning there. Market establishes the intraday low, stays in there, locked in this particular support area here. Between these two areas here is what we see. Market's just hobbling right around here, breaks through, and in the pre-market here earlier this morning, market clearly breaks through, clearly runs to the upside with a lot of strength. Now, obviously, if the market wants to retrace, obviously this is what we're expecting. We're expecting potentially market to come down here. But as far as technical decisions today, we're looking to go long. We're looking to go long, and this is our what we call our north-south line, our equator. As long as the market remains above this line, we're exclusively looking for longs. We're looking for retracements, runs, and retracements in this area here. Market breaks this area here, these areas here, this line here, and this line here. We're expecting the market to run to the downside. Now, we don't know how long it's going to run. If it runs, we don't know if there's going to be a quick retracement, deeper retracement for more continuation. We do have potential areas of support where the market can stop, but ultimately we're looking for the market to continue to go long. So as long as it remains above this line, any type of retracement, we're looking to go long on the retracements. Let's look at our trade chart here. You can see it a bit more clearly here. This is where we're talking about. This is the line that we're referring to here. We're seeing a little bit of support here. So we're expecting this type of support to hold. So as long as the market continues to retrace, and you see our retracement been very shallow because of the strength up, ultimately it's going to have a deeper retracement, but we're expecting this line here to hold. So that's our forecast for this morning. If you're going to make a mistake today, let's try to go long. We have our equator here, so we understand where the fine line is of where long is. Now remember, the market can break this area and try to go short, and it can go short for a while, consolidate, and then come right back up here and then continue its journey up. That can happen, but the ultimate idea is to go long above this line, go short below this line, and we return up here. Let's go long and have a fantastic weekend. Let me know if you have any questions.